Neighborhood is C-Mac. Shout out my loc, Spider Loc, cuz. Neighborhood on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah. Keep it a Google, keep it a Google, Google, gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google, the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same, I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google bang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. This show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. BS, tell me this, Crip. What it feel like to be able to wake up, turn on the TV, and just see yourself rapping on TV every day, and it ain't like, oh mama, that got to be hard. Chris Street just ain't that. Yeah. It's a great thing when you can just go into the universe with your arts, your craft, your natural abilities, and get a blessing back. Like without, man, that is the way the world, I believe, is designed to operate. Cause we got a word of the day. What's happening, Google gang? World, all this week, this year almost over. We just knocked down another one. Hey, I pinned the shit about Sinful P, rest in peace. Because on my mama, that's crazy. It gave me a chill just to see that flow through the chat. I looked it up to see that he had passed. I could not see how or why he passed. But the reason it caught my eye is because I would have no idea who he was if I had not, swear to God on my mama, it couldn't have been 4 months. Maybe 2 to 3 months ago, was going down the rabbit hole for a couple of days. I learned who Sonetta was and 5 Mics, or no, was another Five God, and a whole bunch of Drenom that was going down my timeline associated with Hassandra for a minute. And because of that, I became aware of who Sinful P was. I ain't gonna lie, I seen a couple of his little pieces, and I kind of like got his point on one, but I couldn't really stomach much of his presentation because his swag was so pimpish. It was kind of effeminate, and I couldn't like deal with a whole lot of his mannerisms. But he made some points that I did agree with. Rest in peace to him, man. I don't know how he passed, where he was from. I had just became aware of his existence quite recently. Didn't mean to get ahead of myself and get to that before we got to the word of the day. But the word of the day is nativity, which is also kind of delayed because nativity is a word I'm pretty sure was sent to me more a little closer around Christmas time. It's a word that's affiliated with Christmas. In my mind, I haven't read what they have here. Nativity is most commonly used in its capitalized form to refer to the birth of Jesus, like I said. But it can also be used as a synonym of birth, meaning the process or circumstances of being born, and to one's place of origin. In astrology, nativity refers to the horoscope at or of the time of one's birth. My favorite Christmas decorations as a child were the ceramic figurines of the nativity scene, especially the donkey with its gentle eyes. Nativity is the word, I believe the root word. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but it just feels from my understanding of the English language that native would be the root word for nativity. So I am a native of Los Angeles, California, by way of Compton, and I will hold you no longer than to explain. If you have to go from Compton to the east side of South Central, where I'm a native of, you would definitely have to cross into the area that's considered Watts. Some would say, even when I got to my native land on the east side, that I would be in Watts. My neighborhood, for years before I claimed it to be my neighborhood, or it actually was my neighborhood, actually before the legendary Watts riots, was considered as Watts. What's up, homies? What's up with Watts, homie? Mickey, my near. On my mama keep it a Google. I was aware of the title or name Watts Homie Quan. Now, I can admit that I'm sure I've seen content from both of these cats, the brothers. Never realizing it was two people. Never realizing they was even brothers. I just now realize that now. But now that I look, I see, yeah, damn, I am familiar with both faces. But I guess, and I'm just assuming, based on the content, the way they get down, and the Watts homie, I think I never looked into it deep enough. I think the content resembles enough to where I just didn't realize it was two people that was brothers. Didn't even realize they was great. Never really understood whether or not them niggas was affiliated or just people that were natives that had nativity around, that had comedy in them, and knew. I didn't know they was really from nowhere, right? Or not even them. I didn't know I thought it was just one nigga. I didn't know he was from nowhere for real. I used to always wonder. But I don't know. I know y'all thought I was finna come on here. I don't got no videos to show, no pictures to show. If I would show any picture, it would be the close-up picture of the person that he was involved in with just their face. That little round, egg-shaped, fat boy face with that makeup and lip gloss on it. And I seen the screenshots. They had like emojis over them. They was just giving an idea. I ain't went and looked at no video. And I ain't seen no pictures without the emojis and stickers all over them. But I seen cuz on his knees in a photograph. It had big emojis, but you could just see partial. You could tell if you've grown what's going on the photo. I've read some comments about his performance upon the P Now region of, hey, we in a different world, cuz. It's a different world. Where we coming from? I don't know what to say, cuz someone was such a masculine, as it comes to like facial hair. But, we can see that with Lil Nas X. That don't mean nothing. But I'm gonna tell you this, cuz on my mama, and you can look around and see how true it is. Especially amongst us, at least. I don't know if this transcends other cultures, but the majority of the cats that can dedicate themselves to just being foolish as far as comedy, and that's the whole thing they lead with outside of very few. The majority of them do a lot of times come across as less than 100% masculine. And we give everybody the benefit of the doubt, so we just think, he a fool, he funny. But they're often comfortable representing themselves. Almost all black comedians, cuz, know how to do non-masculine extremely well. I don't care how regular they get up on the stage talking they player shit, whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. When they go into a bit about being non-masculine, it seems like they all can execute it excellently. I believe if any man just choose to example, play around and say something like mimic they mama, mimic they auntie, you could pull a version of it off. But to do what we see the majority of the people that are successful in comedy do, is sometimes I always often assume that it takes another level of, what would I would say, femininity or a version of masculinity that is what I consider less masculine than what I walk in, right? Just to, certain shit, just to be so goofy and to be looking for a laugh and to be so pretendy and so playful. The older you get, being extremely playful lends to something not being in balance, either maturity or masculinity. One of the M's are out of balance. So that's why we Baymac. And Baymac, although the original term was about money, be about your money at all costs, we don't exclude the money because we know how essential it is in our environment, in our society, but we've added other M's. Maturity and masculinity for those that are males are definitely amongst it. Maturity for males and females, but masculinity are for the males. Be about your masculinity at all costs. You gotta Baymac because the lines are blurred. I mean, you know, I'm not hating on Cuz in the sense, you know, we on YouTube, public platform, you know what society is saying, but I do think it's ironic. I wonder what will go from this point forward, because what I really see, you see what the country just did for Brittany Griner, and the main reason was her affiliation with the Rainbow, is why they were motivated to trade such a valuable, dangerous counterpart for her freedom. That was the main umbrella in which she was, that's who got the power. So this what I can't tell you. I don't know. You know, they say Cuz was like real bold and, you know, what he did. I seen a little quote from his partner that claimed he filmed voluntarily. And, you know, we can only assume that, you know, somebody appears to be as intelligent as he is, he know what he's doing. And if you look at the way of the world, especially in entertainment, Saucy Santana, Lil Nas X, he finna be out of here. If he got the confidence to walk in that like young Buck Jenner should have, he out of here. Not to applaud it. And I ain't gonna say it out loud, but if you watching, you can look in the chat and see how I feel. But I'm gonna be PC on here just based on, there's no need not to, because what's understood ain't gotta be stated. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I will not celebrate it. But I don't even really think he gonna, in the future, be hated. In the long run, it's probably like, damn, he made it. And these days, the future is like, whoa, hard to even realize. But I'm going to stand firm on what we believe, on my mama. I don't give a feeny. Never know how love goes.
Can't stand off the liquor, can't understand what he's saying like Twister. 7 grams in his hand, still trying to twist up. Niggas like, damn, with the pipe it done mixed up. A case of Jay-Z, 3 leaves of smoke. A scoop of some I can watch the cheetah produce. Hit the blue room, let the demons loose. The smell of sulfur on the mic when I breathe in the booth. I got him curling toes, trying to squeeze in the boots. But to get where I'm at, you might need a boost. With anything close competition, maybe them, but to me's another reason to shoot. Plus the probation with the sheriff is done. I'm licensed up, got back the register's done, so I can murder every DJ soon as your record is sponge. Still the case and get the register sponge.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
I puff on the fruity branch, clutch figures move with champs, bust on the booty clan, plus get that booty tang, rush in and do your camp, us niggas cool as fans, touch wisdom, rule the land, tough kids is hooligans, struck when I do advance, lust for them new sedans, plus rooms and dudes that glare. I'm rough, y'all should move in pairs. Mad women like them now, black down with spider now, master the tiger style, I'm faster than cycles, wow. I'm deep and I'm so moist, don't beef with me homeboy, I leave you with no choice, speak with a gold voice, 7 steps to darkness, rhetoric is flawless, artist. Where did they get this author? Heaven sent him for you. Y'all click sweeter than cough drops, I'm sick. What I spit is equal to smallpox. And they believe in they all pop before drop. Before the greatness of artists is more hot.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone.
Shady Bill
You
DJ,
back out,
DJ,
still go on. Don't see me stopping,
DJ.
so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
No brain, I was trained in the truth. I bang in the booth, drop the top on the coupe and let the rain in the roof. Might take a brief moment to roll me a blunt. Put the flame to the front right before I chief on it. I don't run from the beef, I done fought with the pork. You ain't punching no lungs, you was caught with a fork. Obscene speaking, must wanna see my green fall. Problem with the homie, should've kept it between y'all. I take it personal. The bitter with the sweet, I still jump out on feet with the spitter in the street. I see a few thousand every couple of lines. I'm on the grind, rap just one hustle of mine. You find it difficult to swallow my hood rep. Looking pitiful, trying to follow my footsteps with Doja. That's twice as gay as 4 fags, no pass. I want your ass on toe tag.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
Shady Bill DJ.
I'ma just say this.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.